What does it really take to build a nutrition business? My exact question I had. So I asked one of my friends in the nutrition fitness field for the past 5 years on what it looks like to create a nutrition business from scratch. So that's something you're looking to do. Stay tuned. I had a conversation with my friend who's been in the industry for the past 15 plus years, but more specifically in nutrition for the past 5 or 6 years. I wanted to pick her brain on what does it look like to build a nutrition business from scratch. Now, she was fortunate to have been part of a nutrition company that helped people online and remote with their nutrition planning. And that was kind of the first avenue I went for when building a nutrition business. In person is remote. She had the benefit of doing it remote, which is where a lot of people want to work nowadays. Now, when you're remote, you can handle more clients, right? You can do back-to-back calls if you wanted to. If they're all 1 hour, you can fill up 8 clients in a day, multiple days in a row. That's not how it was for her. She had about, I think, 5 clients a day. She was handling a lot, right? I think anywhere up to 50 or 100 in a month. But doing it remote allowed her to pretty much be anywhere in the country or in the world and still work with clients as long as she was helping them progress. That was a big thing and very appealing to me, that I don't have to go into an office. I could stay in this office, right? The one I built with my own blood, sweat, and tears, but build a nutrition business and work with people all over the United States, maybe international. I don't know what international laws are with working with nutritionists who are just certified or registered dietitian, and what dietary pattern change from country to country. So they'd probably just stick to the US, maybe just my home state as well. Now, she's since left that big business, has been building her own business, and that was what I was interested in your own business. And more importantly, how do you acquire clients? Because you can get certified in anything you want to, right? From marketing to fitness to nutrition, been there. How do you get clients is the biggest thing, because even if you're the best in the world, if you don't know how to market yourself and have people pay for your services, you're going to be working anywhere else and doing whatever else other than what you want to do. And you can be half as good, but learn how to promote yourself, boom, and people love you. It's a crazy world we live in. Just, you can promote yourself and not know anything, and people want to follow you. But 'tis the rise of social media. So for her, it was mainly word of mouth. When she gets a client, she's able to connect with them and ask for referrals. And that's huge. When having my own fitness business, asking for referrals was big. When I had my own personal training business, it was asking people who work with you because they like you, they know you, they've already built trust with you. And then why not have their friends work with you as well? Because they want to see their friends get better. So it's that familiarity. You can ask for referrals that will help people get better if you know how to actually do that, right? So asking referrals isn't the easiest part, and I know for her, it wasn't always easy in the beginning. So what she did to first even gain clients, to get to that referral stage, was to work for people for free. Up to 5-10 clients, probably 30 days, just to have them see some results, get testimonials, and then get referrals, right? Or convert those people into paid clients. She's like, that's the quickest way to get referrals and build up word of mouth, is by showing proof to your pudding that you can actually do what you say you do, because you have a whole host of people you worked with, maybe 5 or 10. Now you have social proof, and they each can refer one. And even if one of those 5 people gives you one client, or every one of those 5 people gives you a client, only one of them turns into a paid client, that one person is now paying you, ask them referrals, and it kind of announced. That was her biggest kind of hack, was try working for a group of people for free, especially if you're brand new. Ask those people for testimonials, and then ask them for referrals. Pretty simple. Outside of referrals, she also said, think about who you can partner with. Other medical professionals out there, people who might not just be, who are holistic, or yogis, or other people who are outside the traditional form of medicine. You can refer them clients, they can refer you. That's a good way to partner with people and become a preferred partner, because at the end of the day, again, it's a word of mouth, whether it's your client versus client, your client and client giving you, or it's building strategic partnerships with people who don't do nutrition, but who are in the realm of health, like chiropractors, dentists, again, yogis. You can do fitness trainers, I mentioned that before, but thinking outside the box, right? Dance studio, taekwondo, these people eat, and all their clients eat. So how can you have those people eat better? making you the go-to nutritionist to them. So she recommended word of mouth referrals, and then word of mouth strategic partnerships as a way to build, and how she's building her business. Then it was, what type of programs does she offer, right? She's selling, what's her flagship model? She says that an easy way to get people to see progress is to do a 30-day challenge, 60-day challenge. I'm probably seeing this if you're in the fitness space or have been any time on Facebook around New Year's Eve, that challenges are all the rage. People join in, they post pictures of them, they then show how they lost a whole bunch of weight. People like that, mainly because you're part of this group effort, right? Group suffering, group celebration, and there's a clear start and end date. People like knowing when things start, people like knowing when things end, because it gives them something tangible, saying, hey, within 30 days, I'm gonna go from X amount of weight. And that is what is really appealing to people. So let's say you run that challenge, then of like 10 or 20 people, you push them into one-on-one, or you offer, right? Hey, if you enjoyed working with me for these 30 days and you saw yourself lose 5 pounds and you haven't been able to lose it in the past 20 years, why not we go and change your life further, right? And of those 10 or 20 people, let's say 30% join you. That's what, anywhere between 3 or 6 people, and they convert into a higher offering, right? Maybe it's a smaller group course that is focused, right? It's like for a little bit longer, or it's one-on-one work because they want more specialized. That's at a higher tier. So challenges is an easy way to get people through the door, and that can be a low ticket offer to upsell them to a mid or high ticket offer after the challenge. What I didn't expect her to say was, when you're building those challenges, or even when you're just working with clients, is how much AI is helping create these meal plans, create accountability plans so that people stay more involved. I didn't really expect AI to be a big component of what she's doing or what other trainers are doing as well, but AI is infiltrating everything. We'll be working for our digital overlord here probably within the next 10 years. But regardless, right, AI can the time it takes for you to manually create these meal plans, which is smart, right? Instead of spending 20 minutes creating a meal plan, you can input numbers, it spits it out, then you just revise it, right? It's like a cheap intern. You does the work and you revise their work. So it's a good way to have a virtual assistant who can do this kind of mundane work, and you can focus more on your client, give them more attention, right? She then said systems. The number one thing to help your business get better is by creating systems. A system is another name for a habit, but something that you can create where you put in this input, right? 1 unit of what you do can turn into 2 units because you developed the process. For working with people, right? You're working with people one-on-one, you're helping them go for weight, you weigh them, you use calipers, you do a bod pod, and you do a DEXA scan, right? That's that process you run them through, and then you have the meal plan, and you do that for every single one. Well, if you want to create a system around that, you can call it your onboarding system, where someone comes in and anyone now on your team, if you decide to have more than one person, can go and run them through this system where they get all their anthropometrics, boom, on day 1, and then day 2 is when they get their meal plan, and that's when they sit down with you. That system that you have to do and have to come up with, if you can nail that down, will now condense and simplify your life, because you can take that, like I said, if you give it to someone else, boom, it removes that time from your schedule. Or if you're just a one-person shop, right, one woman, one-man shop, you now know what exactly it is they have to do every single time when someone comes in. And so you take them through that process. No more thinking about what to do next. It's a simple thing, a plug and play, which allows you to become more efficient. And she was big on systems. And again, I didn't really expect that, nutrition, being your own business owner, you'll be more creative, more flowy, no, creating systems, creating SOPs. They're everywhere. But that is really basic business principles. Creating something where, again, it's 1 unit of your time creates 2 or 1.5. That's what a system that's robust should do, in creating that in different aspects of your business. So she's having one for marketing, she's having for working with clients, she's having one for personal time. That just makes her more efficient, so she can spend time on the stuff she wants to, instead of time that more of a time suck. So making that better It's what's going to help her not just be better, but grow her business and help more people. And on that component about AI, one of the most powerful things she said was that, even though she uses AI replaced the community and the connection with people. And even if this goes down to AI and everything becomes meal plans, it's simple for people to get their information, people still want to connect with people. So if you're building clients, if you're getting new clients, and if they are remote or even face-to-face, people aren't just paying for the knowledge. Knowledge is everywhere. You can go to YouTube, right, and learn how to lose weight. It's free, but people pay for information. But when it's applied and organized, that's what they like. Organized information that can be easily applied to their life. Because when they have that, then when they meet with you on their weekly calls or in their weekly visits, they talk about what's really bothering them, why they overate, why they're making progress, why you build this connection that people won't get with AI. They just get answers or more questions to question with AI, because at the end of the day, it's a learning language model. It doesn't have empathy. It has as much information as is out there on the web. A person is going to be able to sit down with you, empathize with you, listen with you, and that's the biggest thing. Nutrition feels a personal trainer. A lot of people are worried that it's going to take their jobs. It's not. People aren't paying to lose weight or to get stronger. Through the door, they're paying for that connection and that accountability. They're paying for someone to be there when everyone else is busy. You're there to hear them and listen to them. So that's how she's building her business. Main takeaways there were to build and first acquire your clients. Try helping people for free, 5 or 10. Ask those people for testimonials and ask them for referrals. Of those people who give you referrals, follow up with those referrals so you can convert them to clients. Get them into a challenge, right? It's something simple, tangible. They know where it ends. From that low ticket offer, maybe upsell those into a mid offer or a high ticket one-on-one offer, and then just keep developing that, keep working it. Create systems going to help you so you can become more efficient. With that efficiency, you can grow your business even bigger and better. Use AI as a tool, but not to replace you, the professional. That was good to hear for myself. It gives me more confidence in looking to build a nutrition business. So there you go. If you're considering building a nutrition business from scratch, take that conversation I had with my friend. Lovely person, how she's building her business and is really creating a huge change in the world. She's running her own business, World Changers. Look up Mackenzie Stanton. She's going to do amazing things. And if you like what you hear, let me know in the comments below on what you're doing to build your business, because I want to know too. I'm trying to build my own nutrition business.